What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of It Happened Off the Res. Shavana is cleaning the house, so I am going to make dinner. And on today's off the menu video, we are going to be making Philadelphia cheesesteaks. However, the only thing different about these Philly cheesesteaks is I'm not making it in a French onion au jus because one, I couldn't find any. Two, I don't feel like making it from scratch because that might take forever. I don't know. So we're going to be using a different kind of marinade for the meat. We're going to go over the ingredients here in a minute, and I'm going to show y'all how to put it together. If y'all want to make if you can find a French onion au jus, you know, that's what Philly cheesesteaks use. If not, use whatever kind of marinade you like. You know, this is going to be a general steak sandwich video that just happens to be the way you make a Philly cheesesteak.
Welcome to my daddy's channel.
So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need is, this is what I can find at my local Walmart. And all the ingredients do come from Walmart. That way you guys won't have any difficulty finding them. You know, H-E-B isn't everywhere. So I did go to Walmart, so y'all can find all these. First thing I bought was 2 packs of carne picada. It's basically beef that's carved real thin. Just carved real thin. So you want to find meat that's carved as thin as possible. Next thing we have is I bought these Lowry's steak and chop with garlic cracked and black pepper marinade. And I also have a package of sub sandwiches that we're going to butter and toast. I also have some bell peppers, some onions, provolone cheese, and for the rest of my family, pickles. I don't like pickles, but they can put pickles on it if they want.
Look, it's with meat and butter and
cheese.
And cheese.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to put butter too.
I will.
Get the butter. Where's the butter?
Here's the butter right here. I got some Italian rose garlic spread. And at the same time, I bought some yellow diced chopped onions because I don't want to cut onions.
Like this butter.
So let's go. First thing we're going to do is we're going to marinate the meat. So let's get that going in a large bowl.
Yeah.
Now, the key to marinating this meat, you're only going to do it for, I don't know, 20-30 minutes. This meat is pretty thin, and there is such a thing as over marinating. If you marinate this meat for too long, it'll start to fall apart. So you don't want to marinate it for too long. So, you know, 30 minutes, an hour is just fine. You do want to make sure that all the sauce is touching every piece of meat so that it marinates evenly and all the meat tenderizes at the same rate. So make sure that the marinade is touching all the meat. Make sure you have enough marinade. Okay, so we went ahead and put the meat into a large bowl. We're going to let that marinate. It's completely submerged. I broke up the meat as much as possible. It is, you know, thin strips and ends and bits.
Dad, I was praying right there for your dog.
Thank you, baby. So we're going to go ahead and put this meat in the fridge for 30 minutes. While it marinates, we'll start working on the bread. And that's pretty much it. Other than cooking. So yeah, Philadelphia cheesesteak is actually really, really easy to make. So we'll get back with toasting the bread. Okay, so once you have your sub loaf, it's just like Subway. You don't want to cut it all the way through. You want to cut it as evenly as possible down the center. But not all the way through. You want to leave the other side connected, just like that. And get yourself some garlic butter spread. Don't make it too thick. Otherwise, the garlic and the butter will overpower the taste of the sandwich. Just put a thin layer. That's just fine. Doesn't need to be too excessive. And then you want to toast that until it's golden brown. And then once we're done cooking the meat, we'll throw everything on there and assemble it. But just like that, sub loaf, cut down the middle, still connected, and then toast it. Before we cook the meat, heat up some olive oil in a pan and throw in your onions and thinly sliced green bell peppers. So you want to fry up all your vegetables real good, give them a toss until they caramelize. Of course, the only downside to doing this in a wok is that traditionally a Philly cheesesteak is made on a large griddle, you know, like in a food truck somewhere. So caramelizing all this is taking a little bit of time, but that's okay. Anything worth doing well, you know, doing right, worth doing it well. However that saying goes, I don't know. But this stuff is almost done caramelizing. After we're done with this, we're going to put it to the side, and then we're going to start working on the meat. Once the vegetables are done, go ahead and put them to the side, nice and steamy. A little more olive oil back into the pan, and we're going to start adding the meat. Now, it's really important that you drain as much of the sauce as possible. If you wanted to, you can go ahead. You could actually put all this. Oh no! Get away! Get away! You can get all this into a strainer.
Daddy, be quiet.
Why? Now, please be careful. This will splatter a little bit, so just be careful. And don't put a bunch of meat in there. You know, cook it a little bit at a time. This will cool down your pan, so just cook a little bit at a time just to get everything done, and we'll see when it's finished. Okay, so definitely forget what I said earlier. Trial and error. Strain your meat. If it's been sitting in a lot of sauce, go ahead and strain it, because it's going to start boiling. It takes forever to cook the meat, so go ahead and strain it down. Whatever marinades on the meat will be just fine. Yeah, strain your meat. Get off as much of that sauce as possible.
Hi, everybody.
She's still cleaning. So yeah, you can see it's cooking up much better now. Not so much sauce, so we're gonna cook this up, and we'll start putting some sandwiches together. Once your meat is cooked, throw some of that meat on top of your bun, just like that. You know, however much you want, and then throw some of those caramelized vegetables right on top of there. And 2 slices of provolone cheese. You want to go ahead and throw this back in the toaster oven just to help that cheese melt a little bit, and we'll show you the finale here in a minute.
Table.
And there you go, Philly cheesesteak sandwich.
Whoa.
With a pickle.
Ooh, looks hot. I mean, steamy.
Go ahead, babe.
Pickle. Yeah, the pickle looks great.
Yeah, the pickle always looks great.
But he doesn't like pickle. Look at the cheese is all.
Mom, can I have one?
Okay. Dripping. Oh my god.
Daddy, all
Are you gonna have pickles with yours?
Like
I think that's the ticket, the pickle.
Adds a little
Maybe
bit.
You can try a bite.
It adds a little bit of sour to the sandwich.
Look, you guys.
Oh my god, this is good. One more bite for you guys. Ooh. Oh. Some meat is so hot. Can you give me a napkin, please, babe? But, you guys, this is so good. For some sea salt chips.
And serve with your favorite chips.
Well, was there onions in here?
Yeah, there's onions,
Daddy,
bell peppers.
I can't get a napkin.
Okay, I'll get it from mommy in a
You
second.
can't taste the
And
onions.
the meat was marinated.
You guys have to try this. This is really really delicious. It's really good.
Alright, you guys, thanks for watching another off the menu video. This is easy
That's my rocker.
Philly cheesesteak sandwich. I'm gonna go ahead and make one for myself and make some for the rest of my
Daddy.
family. We'll see y'all next time. Bye.